Hey there, tomato heads. Lauren here, Mrs. Tomato Head. I have another micro dwarf review for you today, and this is, in my opinion, the most exciting review I've done so far because this variety is the most rare micro that I have come across. This is called Henry Harrington's Bush Dwarf, otherwise known as Henry Harrington's Dwarf Cherry. This comes all the way from New Zealand. A very generous member of my group Tomato Lovers Collective and Swap gave me seeds for this all the way from New Zealand. It is only sold in New Zealand. You cannot find seeds for this anywhere else yet, as far as I can tell. I didn't realize when she had given me seeds just how special this variety is. It's part of the Henry Harrington's collection. I don't know much about the Henry Harrington's collection. I know it is sold 3 places in New Zealand and only in New Zealand. And it is reported that Margaret Curtin is another variety that is part of that collection, but I can't verify if that is true or not. But the site I'm looking at here is called felt.co.nz. And then another site that has it is called Sitha's Seeds. And they just talk about it being a good container variety. I had never heard of it until my friend, and if you're watching, my friend, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm in love with this plant. It's a little bit on the way out now, but up until a week or so ago, this was probably the most healthy looking micro dwarf that I have grown so far. Leaves were bright green. Everything's very compact. Nice big cherries. If you can get a close-up of the size of these red cherries as compared to my hand, they're big. It's prolific. Turn it around too. I have been so excited to grow this. By the way, this fancy schmancy tag was created for me by my friend Linda, who is quite the artist, and sent me a bunch of these. She knew how much Henry Harrington's dwarf cherry meant to me and sent me those. If you look, let me ask my camera guy, aka my son Jake, to get in a little bit closer. You can see that the shoulders of these, there's almost a little bit of anthocyanin to some of them. There's a little bit of lightness, a little antho. If you look at this one over here that's not quite ripe yet, you can see a bit of antho. So I don't know that I would call it a bicolor, but these ripe fruits definitely have like a lighter color on top, which is unique, very unique for a micro. Usually it's either an antho variety. The red ones, I don't know. This may be the only red micro that I've grown that has a little bit of variation on the shoulders. So let's do what I do. Let's first measure this baby. And this little guy is, about 8.5 inches tall. This is a 1-gallon grow bag. If you watch my channel, you know I prefer growing micro dwarfs in grow bags. I've done them in pots too. They just do exponentially better in grow bags. They have air pruning, which keeps the root stock healthy. So 8 inches tall. So this is a great one to grow indoors if you can get your hands on seeds. If you're in TLC, I have a feeling you'll be able to get your hands on seeds too, assuming I have not tasted this yet. I have not cut one open. I don't know how seedy it is. I do know from feeling it, they're nice and soft. It's not a harder one. So I'm hoping that it's a nice, juicy one. So, gosh, I'm actually going to cut into one. It seems crazy. Oh, look at this one here. Didn't even notice this. We got a double. How cute is that? It looks like a butt. That's cute. That is very cute. Do we cut? Look at the bottom of that. That's neat. They're like fused together. Did not notice that one growing. I think I'll save that one. We won't taste that one. Let's get a nice dark red one for us to sample. We can do this one. So I usually have a quarter. I don't know what happened to my quarter where I do the size, but this is these are big micros. Not as big as Tiny Totem, but they are very large. and they do different size a little bit, but they're pretty much all big like this. Love the color on that. All right, you ready, Jake? Let's do this thing. See what it looks like on the inside. Henry Harrington's Bush Dwarf or Henry Harrington's Dwarf Cherry. Those are the two names it is known under. Ooh, oh my goodness. You guys who know me know I love seeds and goo, and it's not always easy to find in a micro dwarf. This also means I'm going to have a lot of seeds. Oh, I'm almost afraid to taste it, but let's do it. Hey, here we go. Oh my God. My cameraman just nodded his head. I was so afraid the taste wouldn't live up to it. Oh man, this is good. This is one of the best I've had. This deserves to be in a taste off with Candy Berry and Velma for sure. I know I like Deco Tomate a lot. Earlier, wow, this is good, huh? All right, I always taste two. I hate to taste another because I want to save so many seeds. I'll taste this one. Ooh, it's very sweet, but also with some tanginess and acidity. My son is smiling. It's really that good. Oh, what a treat this is. I think I know what I want to rate it, but I have to taste it again. Yep, that's a 9 for me. That's a 9. You agree?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I don't give out 9s freely. Henry Harrington's Bush Cherry or Bush Dwarf. If you're in New Zealand, should be easy to find seeds. Although I'm looking at these sites. No, it's in stock. 7 available from felt.co.nz. And yep, they have it in stock at Satha Seeds also. I don't think either of these sites ship outside of New Zealand. But if you're able to get your hands on, excuse me, Henry Harrington's Bush Dwarf, this is a very enthusiastic, double thumbs, double toes up. What a great micro. I'm going to be starting seeds for this again immediately. So anything else we forgot, Jake? What a nice surprise. What a nice surprise. Okay. Thanks, gang. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Peace and love. Get your gratitude on and go grow tomatoes. Go grow this tomato. Thanks, gang.